My name is Tsukasa Nita. I'm a 25-year-old office worker. I live in an apartment near my office. Yeah, it's gonna be another great day. When I left for work in a good mood, someone cheerfully called my name.
Good morning, Tsukasa-kun. You're heading out earlier than usual today.
Oh, good morning. This is Aki-san. She's the landlord of this apartment. Apparently, she's 2 years older than me, but because of her petite figure, she looks like she's younger than me. She is from a wealthy family and she inherited and manages this apartment, which was originally owned by her grandfather.
You're in a good mood today. Did something good happen recently?
Yup, I feel like I could even soar through the sky now.
Be careful not to crash. Have a nice day.
Aki-san saw me off and hurried on my way to work. I have plenty of time, but if I'm not careful, I feel like I might start running. I've really got my head in the clouds. I'm really on a roll these days. This is because last week I started dating a beautiful woman I met at a party. Who would have thought that I, who's never even had a girlfriend, can have such a wonderful girlfriend? It's like a dream. Even at the office, I had my head in the clouds, and my colleagues jokingly teased me about my relationship with her all day. When your heart is fulfilled, a day goes by really quick. My smartphone rang as I was packing my things to go home. It's a message from my girlfriend, Miyabi.
Can we meet up later?
My heart races, even with such a basic text. I replied immediately and hurried to meet her. Then...
Well, Tsukasa, I want to break up with you.
Huh? For a moment, I thought it was just a joke. However, Miyabi's eye looked serious.
Did you hear me? I want to break up with you.
Why? We've just started dating.
That's exactly why. If we're gonna break up anyway, it's better sooner than later, right?
What? Why? Can you at least tell me the reason?
Oh, you want to know why? I guess I can tell you.
Miyabi's mouth forms a mischievous grin.
You don't meet my standards with such a low income. I found a man that makes more money than you, so you're no longer needed.
That is how my heart was broken. The next day, I was in such a shock that I couldn't get out of bed. I felt guilty, but I took the day off work. I got dumped. I was in and over my head from having such a beautiful girlfriend. Apparently, I was the only one who thought this was a serious relationship. Meanwhile, she only saw me as a wallet. How could I be so stupid? I'm so embarrassed and miserable. I just wanted to disappear somehow. Then, my doorbell rang. I didn't answer, and then I heard a quick knock on the door.
Tsukasa-kun, are you in?
Aki-san? When I opened the front door confused, the petite landlord stood outside my door with a concerned look on her face.
Oh, good. I was worried.
What do you mean?
Because you never came out of your room today. I thought you might have collapsed in your room.
I see. And you came all the way. You don't come across such a kind landlord these days. Aki-san thinking of me made me happy and warmed my heart.
Tsukasa-kun, you don't look too well. Have you eaten yet?
No, not yet.
Then I'll make you something. Hold on.
Huh? With that said, Aki-san came in and started cooking in my room. She even took the trouble to go back to her room to pick up some missing ingredients.
Ta-da! How is it? It's just something simple though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Ah, I'm glad.
Once my stomach was satisfied, Aki-san turned to look at me with a serious face.
So, something happened, right? You were so happy yesterday, but today you don't look so great.
That is, well, yes. I guess I really wanted someone to listen to me, and by the time I realized I had told her everything about yesterday. Then...
I'm so sorry. It must have been painful.
Aki-san? Suddenly, I was hugged into her chest and couldn't breathe. Wow, the size of it all. It's quite deadly.
It's okay, Tsukasa-kun. I'll comfort you.
What are you talking about?
From now on, I'll take care of Tsukasa-kun.
What? What on earth has ignited Aki-san's maternal instincts? Since then, Aki-san has really taken care of me. Every day, she comes to my room and cooks delicious meal for me. But her care did not stop there. One day, when I get home after working overtime.
Welcome back, Tsukasa-kun. Do you want dinner? Or do you want to take a bath? Or...
Why are you in my room?
I mean, I used the master key?
Aki-san shrugged in a cute way. Even though it's an overused line, it still manages to fluster me. And...
Tsukasa-kun, you're looking kind of tired these days.
Really? Maybe because I've been working a lot of overtime hours recently.
Then I will help Tsukasa-kun relax.
Aki sat down on a tatami mat with her knee folded and pats her on her lap. Is that...
Hurry over. You can lay your head on my lap.
What? No way, I couldn't. Of course, laying my head on Aki-san's thigh would be relaxing, but we're not even dating.
Come on, please get over here. If you don't do as I ask, you'll have one less side dish for dinner.
Ugh, Aki-san, that's not fair. I have no way to resist, as I'm already obsessed with her meals. I gently put my head on Aki-san's lap as I was told. Wow, what's this? It's so soft. It's fluffy, warm, and even smells good. This isn't fair.
Okay, please stay still.
What? Aki-san, what are you... A foreign object is inserted into my ear.
Tsukasa-kun, you haven't cleaned it much, have you? It's dirty.
My ears?
Okay, let's make it nice and clean.
Oh, I couldn't help letting out a weird voice. And for a while, Aki-san had full control. It felt so good that my brain felt like it was going to melt. And finally...
Okay, it's squeaky clean.
She gently blows my ears. It gave me the chills, but it's finally over.
Okay, now roll over. I need to do the other ear now.
What? Even after that, I was played with. But it was fun to be with Aki-san, and the wounds of my broken heart had healed before I even noticed. Not only that, but I really like Aki-san. I don't want her just because I want a beautiful girlfriend, like when I was with Miyabi, but seriously this time. So I'm going to confess to Aki-san. On my way home from work the next day, I bought a small bouquet at the florist and hurried back to my apartments. I want to tell my feelings to Aki-san as soon as possible. However, an unexpected person was waiting for me in front of my room.
Oh, Tsukasa, you're late.
Miyabi? Why?
What's with the face? Aren't you happy that your girlfriend came to see you?
You are not my girlfriend anymore. Did you say you found a better man?
Don't get mad. That guy, I can't go out with him anymore. You were way better. So, okay, I'll go out with you again.
What is she talking about? Miyabi just spewed nonsense. Maybe her new boyfriend had just dumped her. I'm sure my anger showed on my face, but she doesn't seem to care.
Oh, what's that, a bouquet? Is it for me? You wanted to get back with me after all, Tsukasa.
No, not at all.
Oh, you...
Miyabi tries to touch the bouquet I bought for Aki-san. It was at the time.
Please stay away from Tsukasa-kun.
Aki-san.
Who is this woman?
Aki gets in between us. I've never seen her so frustrated. She strongly clung to my arm. She's pressing her breast on my arm as hard as she can. What?
Tsukasa-kun is my lover. We have already promised to get married. This bouquet is a gift from me. Huh? Is that true, Tsukasa? Isn't that right, Tsukasa-kun?
Aki-san is desperately trying to protect me. In that case, my mind is already made. That's right, I love Aki-san. So Miyabi, I have no intention of going out with you anymore.
What the hell? Show off? I don't care.
Miyabi left, looking defeated.
I'm sorry I lied earlier. I couldn't bear to watch her hitting on you, Tsukasa-kun.
Aki-san, thank you, but what I said wasn't a lie.
What?
I gently present the bouquet to Aki-san.
Is this...
I love you, Aki-san. Please go out with me.
Tsukasa-kun, I'm so happy. I love you too, Tsukasa-kun.
So that's how we started dating. Now we live together in my room. I have to work harder to support Aki-san. While I was thinking about that,
So, Tsukasa-kun, where should we have the wedding? How many children do you want?
it's a bit too soon. It seems like this wonderful landlord will keep me on my toes. Watch out! My name is Ren Oshima. I had a very important job interview that day. But why am I here? I rescued a girl who was about to be ran over by a car, and I was sitting with her at a bench in the park trying to calm her down because she was crying. Hey, you're not in a danger anymore. Please stop crying, will ya? I tried my best to calm her down with gentle voice. She eventually stopped crying. Well, my name is Ren. What's yours?
Reno.
Thank you for telling me. And were you there all by yourself, Reno-chan? Isn't your mom with you?
No, I was at home alone, but I was bored, so I decided to go out.
That's absurd. Your mom should be worried about you. You should go home now.
I don't know the way back home. I was trying to go home, and that's when I met you.
Oh no. There's nothing I can do. I have to bring her to the police station. I called to tell the company where I was going to have a job interview about everything beforehand. And I brought Reno-chan to the police station.
No. I want to stay with Brother Ren.
What? I was going to leave her with the police officer and go straight to the interview, but Reno-chan started crying, clinging onto my suit. Why is she so attached to me? We were only talking about animes and stuff on the way. Reno-chan, he has to go to work. You have to say goodbye to him for now.
Brother, can I see you again?
I don't know for sure, but I hope so.
Yes, I'm gonna be a good girl, so please come and see me again.
Yeah, but I don't think I'll ever see her again. I told her a little white lie, and I went to the job interview while feeling a bit guilty about it. I have to hurry. They said that they pushed back my interview time, so I should be able to make it. I ran as fast as possible in a suit, heading to the company. But... Huh? I'm rejected? I haven't even gotten the interview.
They said they can't trust someone who is late for an important interview. I'm sorry. I only relayed your message.
A girl at the company reception seemed sorry. I couldn't say anything to her, so the only thing I could do was to leave the place. This is horrible. It was my dream company and I was able to get an interview, I thought while walking down the street. I reached the park and that was when someone called my name.
Brother Ren!
Huh? Whoa! Before I could see who it was, something hit my hips. When I looked down surprised, I saw Reno-chan looking at me, still clinging onto my hips, smiling. Reno-chan? You were still here?
No! I came here to play with my mom. Reno!
A new voice came in, so I looked up. There was a beautiful lady with a great figure running towards us.
I'm sorry. That's my daughter. Mom, this is Brother Ren. He brought me to the police station. Oh, you are.
The lady quickly bowed to me, surprised.
I'm sorry about the late introduction. I'm Shizuku Sasaki. You didn't only rescue my daughter from a car accident, but you even took her to the police station. You helped me meet her again. Thank you so much.
No, I only did what I was supposed to do. Oh, I'm Ren Oshima.
Yes, Ren-san. I know your name very well because Reno keeps telling me about you, calling you Brother Ren.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I like you very much, Brother Ren.
Thanks. Reno-chan's smile helped me forget my hopelessness. Children are angels, I thought. Shizuku-san opened her mouth again.
Is that suit for a job interview? Did you graduate university recently?
Yes, I was rejected by my dream company though, but I didn't say that aloud. Shizuku-san tilted her head slightly like she was remembering something.
Wasn't there a job interview for a company today?
Huh? Yeah, that's where I went. How did you know?
It's part of my job. I try to keep up with companies around here. I work around here too.
I see. If I got into that company, I could have seen her again. I was starting to get depressed again.
Brother Ren, come play with us.
Yeah, sure. I played with Reno-chan until sunset as if I was trying to forget everything. Shizuku-san thanked me for that. The next day, my smartphone rang early in the morning. Who the hell is that? Wait, a company? I took the call in a hurry, and they told me that they had accepted me into their company. What the hell is going on? But I'm so lucky. Few days later, I was standing in the lobby of a company in a suit. It's finally the day of the company entrance ceremony. I don't know why I got in, but I'm so happy.
Ren-kun, you're so energetic.
I was throwing my fist in the air when someone called my name. I turned around and there was... Shizuku-san? Shizuku-san was standing there with a very expensive looking suit. Huh? Why is Shizuku-san here? Are you working for this company as well?
Actually, yes.
I didn't know. I'm so happy to see someone I know here. I'm going to work so hard from today, so please teach me everything I need to know.
Of course. I'm counting on you, Ren-kun. Hey, isn't he the new employee? Why is he talking to our president like he knows her well?
While we were chatting with each other, the lobby was filled with whispers. President? I looked around and I realized that everyone was looking at one person. They were looking at... Wait, so you are the president of this company?
Yes. Sorry about not telling you earlier, but I was able to hire you in the end.
Oh, so you took me into this company?
Yeah, but it's not like I treated you differently. I decided to hire you only because you're an ideal employee. My daughter proved your great personality. You graduated as the top seat from university. Your personality and your brain are both great. So I hired you. Please work hard for my company from now on.
Of course.
Oh, and this is my private number.
She handed me her business card.
Reno cries because she wants to meet the hero again. Please visit our house at some point.
Yeah, I answered. And Shizuku-san left while smiling with satisfaction. I was in the total confusion while watching her back. The mother of the girl who I rescued was the president? She even invited me over to her house. That being said, I never contacted her because I didn't think it was my place to do so. Weeks had passed since I was busy with work. One day in the afternoon, well, where are those documents? I was trying to collect the documents I needed in the conference room all by myself.
Ren-kun?
Wow! Someone suddenly hugged me from behind. I didn't notice anyone coming in because I was so focused on finding the documents. Who the hell is it? I couldn't move because someone was holding me so tight from behind. I twisted my head to see and there was Shizuku-san smiling. She was so close.
Your reaction was superb.
Shizuku-san released me as she laughed. Shizuku-san, what are you doing?
Sorry, you looked so concentrated. That being said, I'm glad that I wasn't wrong in hiring you.
What do you mean?
I know all about your hard works. You're so quick to learn things. Even your seniors are counting on you.
No, I still got a lot to learn.
Of course, you still need more experiences. Anyways, when are you gonna contact me? I've been waiting.
Huh? I didn't think you were serious.
I was serious. Reno tells me she wants to meet you every single day.
Shizuku-san smiled like she didn't know what to do. But I can't call you like that because you are the president.
What are you saying? When we're off work, we're friends. So you can come over to my house whenever you want. I mean, you can think of yourself as my daughter's friend, if that helps.
Well, I couldn't say no, so I agreed to go to Shizuku-san's house that weekend. And that weekend came.
Oh, welcome.
Shizuku-san? When the door opened, Shizuku-san was standing there with a thin dress. She seemed to have gotten out of the bath moments ago. What are you wearing?
I was making gyoza with Reno, and Reno spilled the flowers on me. I couldn't do anything but to take a bath. I'm sorry about my appearance.
She said as she welcomed me into the living room. Seconds later, Rino-chan hugged me with full force.
Brother Ren, you're finally here! Yay! Let's play as much as we can today.
Sure. I picked her up because she was too cute. She hugged me around my neck. Oh, she's so cute. I really think Rino-chan is an angel.
She's so attached to you. She hates any other man since I divorced my ex-husband, but I guess you're different for her.
Huh? You divorced?
Yeah, my ex-husband was annoyed about the fact that I earned more than him and I was too busy. He got a little violent, so I decided to divorce because it wasn't good for Reno too. I don't regret it.
I see. They went through all that, but Rino-chan and Shizuku-san are both still very resilient. You guys are really strong. I said without thinking too much, but Rino-chan shook her head.
My mom looks strong, but she isn't. I know it. She looks lonely at night. Also, I'm kind of lonely because I don't have a dad.
True. You must be lonely. I'm sorry that I said that.
I'm scared of my old dad. I was scared and lonely. But when I met you, Brother Ren, I felt it. You can become my new dad. Brother Ren?
What? Rino-chan started to talk nonsense. I was panicking. Shizuku-san was smiling.
I actually like you too, Ren-kun.
What?
I don't think I'd be able to meet another guy like you. You helped Reno on the day of an important interview, even though your future was at stake. You're great at your job, and you didn't contact me for money and status, even though you knew my private number. Hey, will you go out with me with a future marriage in mind? Be my dad!
Rino-chan shouted as soon as Shizuku-san finished her line. My brain was spinning while the two were staring at me. What the hell is going on? I can't keep up with this. The only thing I could do at the point was to scream in my mind.
My name is Ryota Yanagida. I was always reading various academic essays and books about ladies' science business. They were all great for killing time. I see. So this is the latest research. I was reading latest science essays that day, and it was really interesting as usual. I heard classmates whispering about me while I was being into the essay.
Hey, look! Yanagida is reading something weird again. Apparently, it's some kind of an essay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, he's living in a completely different world from us. I know, he's too smart. It's so hard to have conversation with him.
Girls were whispering to each other as they walked away from me. I had to let a little sigh out, looking at them. Why are they avoiding me? I'm just reading a book. People keep looking at me like I was a weirdo, or they avoided me altogether. It had been a while since people started avoiding me, and I was always feeling lonely. It was then when someone sat in front of my seat.
Morning.
It was Rino Mamiya, my childhood friend. She started to dress as a gyaru since we started high school, but she was also smart and she was usually in the top 5 in this school. But she was beautiful and very outgoing. That was why she was popular in this class, unlike me. I don't understand. Why is it always just me?
What's wrong?
No, nothing.
Oh, that being said, you're always reading difficult books, Ryota. Is it fun?
Yeah.
But I don't understand how books about chemistry or medicine count towards your future. You don't plan to be a doctor, do you?
Yeah, they won't directly contribute to me, but I know that these knowledges and experiences that accumulate inside me will help me at some point.
Perhaps, but there's no reason to read that during break time. You should focus on doing something that you can only do now.
What is that?
It's obvious. You should enjoy your youth.
Reno sat around towards her friends while smiling. I heard her joyful laugh soon after. She's smart and she has so many friends. She's something. I'm jealous of her for enjoying life. The childhood friend and I were spending similar, yet very different time. and we graduated from high school. We both got into Tokyo University. A while later, Rino came into me panicking.
Ryota, is it true that you're going to Boston?
Yeah, I know a professor there and he invited me to come and study. I'll be back in a year.
I see. Okay. I know you'd be fine, but stay safe and come home safe, okay?
Sure. I traveled to Boston to learn about various academics and cultures. It was such a short time, but it was also a very fruitful year. I contacted Rino to tell her that I came back to Japan, and she would immediately invite me to the pub. What's up with this?
It's like a welcome home celebration. Don't worry, I was working so hard to save some money while you were abroad. It's all me tonight.
Thank you. But it's not like I have no money on me. We can split the bill.
Stop saying that. It's all me tonight, so drink. Here. Cheers.
Cheers! Rino told me about what she was doing, what happened in Japan, and what it's training while it's abroad. We keep drinking, and eventually Rino's eyes were about to close. Let's go! You're not gonna make it home if you keep drinking.
True. I guess the party is over for tonight.
We both got our bags and went to the cashier. I tried to pay, but Rino grabbed my arm, looking grumpy.
I told you, the bill is on me.
I said, we're gonna spill it.
No need, just take that back.
Rino shoved my money back into her hand and paid for the bill herself. We went out the pub and strolled around the town. Rino was still looking grumpy. Are you still angry about the fact I offered to spill the bill?
Well, I'm angry because you don't seem to count on me. Am I that unreliable to you? So unreliable that you can't show me your weaknesses?
I didn't mean it that way. It's just that I never get into trouble to the point I need to count on someone else.
That's really sad. I'm always counting on you. I want you to be able to count on me too.
Rino, what's wrong all of a sudden?
Nothing. But I made up my mind. I'm gonna become a stronger person than you. I'm gonna become a woman who can support you.
Whoa! Okay, Rino, I got it. Shh! Keep your voice down. Everyone looking at us like something had happened. I bowed lightly, showed my apology, and pulled Rino's hand to leave the place quickly.
Hey, Ryota, did you hear my resolution?
Yeah, I did. I'm looking forward to it. I knew she was drunk, but I was smiling. I was happy to hear Rino wants to work hard to do something for me. She takes a lot of things serious. She's straightforward and she's also cute. I like her after all. I gently smiled as I supported Rino, who was walking drunkenly. Rino seemed to have been spending busy days after that. Why are you so busy these days?
It's a secret. I'll tell you when the time comes.
Okay. Rino seems busy, but she also looked like she was enjoying herself. So I was waiting for the day when Rino was going to tell me about what she had been working on. One day.
Ryota.
Rino? Rino came into my apartment where I was living alone. What's wrong?
I had something to tell you, but I didn't know you were living in such a luxurious place. This is the best district and it's the top floor of the expensive apartment complex. The room is so vast. Are your parents this rich?
No, I bought this place all by myself.
Huh? What do you mean?
I started a SDGs related company when I was still in high school. I've been working since then.
Really?
Yeah. I nodded and Rino started to tear up. It didn't take long for her to start bawling her eyes out. What's wrong now?
I can't beat you at anything. I was always the second place in exams. Even now, you're successful with owning a company, but I'm not.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I wanted to be better than you, so I started a business with a large plan because I was in haste. But I failed and I have so much debt. I can't even go home now.
Huh? So you're busy because you were trying to start a company?
Yeah.
And how much is that debt?
150 million yen.
Jeez. And do you have any plans on paying that back?
No, I have no idea. I came here because I thought you might be able to come up with a good plan, Ryota.
You say so, but...
Please, I'll do anything for you. You can do anything you like to me, so help.
Whoa! Rina pushed me on the ground, still crying. Her face was wet with tears. Rina was on top of me while looking at me with teary eyes. My heart was pounding because of the position we were in. Rina, calm down. You shouldn't say those things to guys who we don't even like.
I like you. I've always liked you, Ryota.
What?
I always fail because I don't think through about things. You always supported me by my side. Even if I made a huge mistake, you never left my side. I can't live without you anymore, Ryota.
I'm so happy that you thought about me that way. But, aren't you just lying because you want me to help you?
It's not a lie. I can prove it.
Rina's face suddenly got closer, and a second later, she was pushing her lips against mine. Huh? Oh, okay, I got it. I forgot that you were those kind of people who could lie easily.
Yeah. And Ryota, what do you think about me?
I've always thought that I needed to protect you because you seemed like you could end up so unhappy, fooled by horrible guys. But at the same time, it was always fun to watch you because of your pure personality. I always liked you too, Reno.
Ryota!
Reno smiled and hugged me, so I embraced her back. Now, you're my girlfriend, so it's my duty to protect you. I'll do something about that, don't worry.
Really? I'm sorry about everything. Is there anything that I can do?
I have plenty of money to point, I can't use them all, so no.
Wait, so you're gonna pay that debt back? Then I can't just sit here and watch? Well, then I'm gonna live here from today so I can support you with everything else.
Huh, oh, okay. I'm counting on you. That was how Reno ended up living in my house, but I'm home.
Ah, welcome home. I wore a maid outfit today. How is it? Do you like it?
Yeah. I nodded and Rico took me a hug, disappearing into the living room. Reno cosplayed as something every day, trying to entertain me. She was a nurse before. There were times when she was a sexy teacher too. Reno had a great figure, so anything suited her. I was too busy trying not to smirk looking at her cosplays, but I was also worried about Reno. Hey Reno, you don't have to try hard just because I paid back your debt.
Well, I was doing this only because I wanted to entertain you at first, but I'm kinda into this now. I enjoy it. Maybe I should work at a maid cafe.
You can't! I'm the only one who can look at you in customs. I'll support you financially, so just entertain me, but no one else.
Okay, I'm all yours, Ryota.
Reno smiled and kissed me on my cheek. It didn't take long for us to get married after that.
I'm sorry, but I don't like you anymore. I'm gonna break up with you.
What?
To be honest, I just dated you to kill my time until I found a new boyfriend. It was pretty funny that you thought you were attractive enough for me. Bye!
Wait, that day, I was dumped by Rika, my girlfriend who I dated for a few months. So, she was just playing with me. I enjoyed being with Rika. Every day was so fun. Every day was filled with joy. And it motivated me to work harder. The way she said it was horrible. I was walking down the park while holding back my tears. It started to rain. And eventually, it was pouring down on me. My clothes and my bag were both soaking wet. I don't care about anything anymore. I kept walking down the park. That was when I saw a girl standing in front of the fountain. Even though the rain was so hard, she didn't seem to move. She was just looking down on the ground. Something must have happened to her. Hey, you alright?
You...
The girl looked at my face as if she couldn't believe her eyes.
You're asking me if I'm alright? Who are you to worry about me when you're soaked in the rain too? You're so weird.
She stared at me and ran away. She's right. It's only scary to be carried by a strange wet man in rain. I let out another sigh. Weeks later. Oh, you're... I visited to one of our clients' companies for businesses. The girl who I saw in the reception room was the girl who I saw at the park.
Hi, I'm Shizuku Sasaki.
Ah, hi, I'm Ren Oshima. Nice to meet you. We exchanged our business cards. Shizuku-san's voice was so cold. Don't you think it's such a coincidence to meet once again like this?
So what? Do you think we were destined to meet again or something? You're not a romantic girl, you're a grown man.
Ah, I mean, I didn't think that way. I couldn't do anything but laugh at Shizuku-san's cold glaze. That being said, why were you out in the rain that day?
That's my line. Why were you out in the rain that day?
Ah, well, my girlfriend dumped me in the worst way possible that day. Haha, I laughed to disguise my despair, but Shizuku-san's eyes widened.
So you were dumped too?
Huh? You too? I wasn't expecting that. I mean, you're too beautiful to be dumped.
I wasn't dumped to be exact.
Really? Then what happened?
The guy who I liked had a girlfriend already. But I dated him a few times thinking that I was in a relationship with him. I was shocked, so I broke up with him.
Oh, so he was cheating. What an awful guy. I don't think there's a better girl than you, Shizuku-san. Oh, I quickly shut my mouth after I knew I said too much. Shit! She must have been offended by what I said. I was in panic. Shizuku-san was giving me a bitter smile.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Now let's quit chatting and talk about business, shall we?
After that, we talked about business without chatting about anything else. A few days later, it's hot today. I should go home after I'm done shopping. Maybe I could go and get some ice cream before that. I was walking down the town. Hey, you're only confused, right? You told me that you liked me.
I don't like you anymore, so stop talking to me like that.
Oh, that's Shizuku-san. A handsome guy was trying to talk to her in the corner of the road, but he seemed to be bothering her. Shizuku-san tried to avoid the guy and walk away. The handsome guy wasn't letting go of her. He was persistent. Hey, so you're angry that I cheated? Don't worry, I broke up with her, so we can start things all over again.
No way.
Shizuku-san said in a cold tone. That was when the guy changed his expression. So you think you're beautiful enough to treat me like that? Oh, no. The guy swung his fist, ready to hit her. I started sprinting, and before the guy could hit Shizuku-san, I grabbed his fist to stop him. Who the hell are you? It's none of your business. But I can't just let a guy hit a girl, you know? You're so powerful. Just go, or I'll crush your fist. Shit! The guy's face turned pale as soon as I grabbed his fist harder. When I let go of him, he ran away in a haste. Shizuku-san, are you hurt?
No, thank you. You have such a good reflex. You were able to react like that even though you were quite far away. I wasn't expecting you to be a good runner.
Really?
Yeah, I guess we can be friends now, as the broken-hearted.
Haha, yeah.
Right? Hey, do you have any plans for later?
No, I was going to go home after buying some ice cream.
Oh, then let's go for a drink together. Let's hold a party to let go of our lost loves together.
Haha, what? That's amazing.
You think so too? Now let's go.
Just like that, we started drinking from the early hours. Shizuku-san seemed to have been very stressed out. She kept having a drink after the other. She was completely drunk in no time.
Everyone thinks you're nothing because of the way you act. You're strong. You have to be confident in yourself.
Yeah. Whoa, I wasn't expecting Shizuku-san to be like this when she's drunk. I was staring at her, and she stared back at me.
Is there something on my face?
No, well, I wasn't expecting you to be like this when you're drunk. You're too close.
Hey, are you saying that I'm a whore for doing this? I'm telling you, I only do this to guys I trust.
Really?
Yes, I'm only being close to you because you look so innocent. I know you're not interested in another romance for a while since you were dumped recently. Even if I acted like this, you're not gonna do anything to me.
True. From there, we kept talking trash about our exes and drunk until the morning. And we exchanged our numbers in the end before we parted our ways. Since then, we sometimes text each other and went for a drink together. Shizuku-san is so cute when she's drunk, especially because she usually looks like a professional businesswoman.
Ren?
I was walking down the street while thinking about Shizuku-san, who was not with me. That was when I met my ex-girlfriend, Rika.
Why are you here? Oh, so you're stalking me? We're never gonna see each other like this in this big town unless you were.
What? What makes you think that way? I denied, but Rika kept making a scene out of it.
You're horrible. You really thought I was in love with you just because I played with you? I'm gonna call the police.
Rika, what's wrong?
Takeru?
Rika jumped onto a guy who came out of a building.
Help! My ex is stalking me.
What? Are you the guy who Rika was playing with? I'm her boyfriend. I can't let you go until you swear you won't stalk her again. So, she's misunderstanding. I couldn't think of any way to prove that I wasn't stalking her. I was thinking so hard, and at that moment, I felt someone's arm tangled with mine. The scent of soap embraced me.
Ren, what are you doing?
Shizuku-san. It was Shizuku-san who tangled her arm with mine. Whoa, she's beautiful.
She looks like a model. But why is a beauty like that with Ren? I don't really understand what's going on, but this is my boyfriend. What?
Jeez, he wouldn't be stalking Rika then. She's way more beautiful than Rika.
Takeru?
Sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse us, enjoy your date. Let's go, Ren.
Yeah, Shizuku started walking while pulling on my arm. She let go of my arm when we couldn't see Rika anymore. Shizuku-san, thanks for what you did there. You helped me. She accused me of stalking even though we only ran into each other.
Yeah, I heard that. That's being said, we were both dumped on the same day. We were both soaked by the same rain, and we both saved each other from our exes making a scene. It's such a coincidence.
Now that I think about it, yeah, it's such a great coincidence.
Right?
We looked at each other and smiled. An ordinary day felt so happy with her. I wish I could keep smiling like this with Shizuku-san. I thought, but that night, you're kidding me. I went to the convenience store and came back only to find my apartment on fire. My apartment is on fire? The room below me is burning the most. Fuck, my room is gone. I was in total despair when my smartphone rang. Hello?
Hello? I saw the news. Your apartment is on fire. Are you safe?
I am, but my room is gone.
I see. If that's the case, you can stay with me until you find a new room.
Haha, thanks. But I can't.
You don't have to hesitate. I'll cook for you, and I promise you a comfortable living experience. You can stay as long as you want. Don't you think it's an awesome offer? Come to my house now. I'll be waiting for you.
And she hung up the phone. But it's true that I don't have anywhere to stay tonight. I didn't want to bother her, but I decided to stay at Shizuku-san's place. An hour later, I was feeling all awkward in the living room at Shizuku-san's house.
You look so restless.
Shizuku-san. My face burned once I saw Shizuku-san, who had just got out of the bath.
Why are you restless?
Don't you see why? Like the way you're dressing? Shizuku-san was relaxed and she was only wearing a thin, short dress after she took a bath. I was in a panic by then. She's showing off too much.
I wear this every day. You have to get used to this. Oh, I have an idea. Let's have a drink so you won't be nervous like that.
Like that, she forcefully started a drinky party. A while later.
I enjoy drinking with you, Ren.
Haha, I enjoy it too, Shizuku-san. We were smiling at each other while being drunk.
Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go to sleep. But there's only one bed, so you're sleeping with me.
What? I was back to being sober in a second. Shizuku-san was pulling on my hand, guiding me to her bedroom. We arrived at her bed. She pulled my arm again. We were both laying down on the bed.
Ren, you're so warm.
Shizuku-san was hugging me like a pillow. She was smiling so peacefully.
I'm glad that I bought a queen-size bed. We can sleep together like this.
Well, are you out of your mind? Sleeping like this with a guy? I'm not your boyfriend, you know. I screamed. Shizuku-san looked into my eyes and smiled.
If that's the only thing bothering you, shall we go out?
I thought you didn't need a boyfriend for a while.
I thought, but it's weird. I have so much fun when I'm with you, and I feel safe. I don't get tired of you. I thought we could make a great family.
A family?
Yeah. Hey, Ren, do you want to keep living with me? Just think of it as a trial period. We'll go out with a future marriage in mind, but if it doesn't work out, you can go. Well, I'm gonna make you crazy for me, though.
Shizuku smiled with her beautiful face, and I could see my future where I was crazy for her.
Thank you for watching till the end. We are looking forward to your comments. I will be encouraged if you put any kind of comment and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye.